morning. How y'all doing? It is your coach, Monica Stokes, y'all. I'm literally at work in my car. And I just knew to give y'all a word of encouragement, of empowerment on today. Y'all, my schedule has been a little more busier with the young men back in school and things like that. But I said, you know what? I'm going to use the time that God has given me, and that's the same amount of time He have given you, to give y'all what God has given me. He has given me the wisdom to be able to use my gift. So you have a gift too, by the way. So without that being said, because I don't have long, I have a couple of minutes before I go back into work. But I said, I got to come up here and give y'all what God spoke to my spirit on today. And He always giving me downloads. So I'll be having to pick which one that He lead me to talk about. And on today, I said, this is the one. This is the one. This is the one I got to come tell y'all. God said He strategically picked you. And as I'm speaking this to y'all, God literally led me to speak it from a place of my heart to y'all. So as I'm saying you, I'm talking to you. So allow this word to minister, to marinate, and to motivate you on today. God say that thing again. Allow this word to minister, motivate, and to marinate in your spirit on today. So this just not no word that you just came across just to give you a motivational feeling. No, this is a word that's going to give you the empowerment to rise above feelings of why me, woe me. To rise above even current circumstances. If you looking at your life right now, you like, is it always going to be like this? No, it's not. But as you get the new knowledge, the new wisdom, the new empowerment, it's going to overtake you sitting and settling on yourself. And as I tell y'all this, that's because I know that it works. I strategically, and it's not about me, but I want y'all to draw in and get these real knowledge that's going to help you to rise above that settling, to rise above even your current circumstances. You are not going to stay stuck. You are not going to stay settled. You are not going to stay mediocre as you decide to keep growing. Because soon enough, sooner than later, you are going to outgrow the old version of you. You're going to outgrow the old environments you used to go to that is not aligned up with who God has called you to be. You are going to outgrow certain relationships. And it's not a bad thing. This is just real talk. If you like looking at your current environment and you like, I feel stuck. I feel like I'm always going to be like this. Whether it's a work environment, whether it's a relationship, whether that's you feeling stuck within yourself, meaning you like, I'm not growing. I don't see my life changing. I don't see me changing. God say you got to stick with it. So soon enough, sooner or later, you are going to see yourself outgrow the old version of you. And as you outgrow the old version of you, old environments, y'all listen to me, because this is like a living testimony moment as I'm telling y'all this. Boo, how you doing, sweetheart? And if y'all hear my air, I'm in my car, so I got to turn my air on so this phone don't overheat. But you will outgrow as you grow. But you got to stick with the growth. You can't keep going back to the old places, old environments, old habits, and think you're going to grow. No. You got to say, I'm going to stick with becoming a new version of me, even if nobody else is standing flat-footed, cheering for me, checking for me, even if it's just God and me. You got to be okay with that thing, because God say, I needed you to have that situation so that you would know that God gonna get the glory from your elevation. God gonna get the glory for you having to open doors, open opportunities, just even you being a new you, because God say you don't need to be so focused on the critics or what people think. And as you grow, you're not gonna have time for that, because you're gonna be like, it don't matter what they think, because I'm letting go of the old. And I'm telling y'all what you're gonna really start doing. And that's why I know this word is for somebody. I don't care how many people on the live, meaning I'm not gonna focus on who on the live, because I know there's somebody that need to hear this. Because as much as I wanted to wait till I got on work to do this live, God say, no, do it now. As you're growing, you are becoming. As you're growing, you are elevating. As you're growing, you are becoming a new version of you. And I tell y'all this because in seasons of me growing, I have sometimes felt like I was stuck. But the more that I continue to grow, and I'm still growing like y'all, but just I'm not the same version who I was even a year ago. The more you start growing, the more you start becoming, the more that you start being obedient, the more you get focused in on literally listening to even things like this. I'm talking about real growth. I ain't talking about that surface level motivation and encouragement. I'm talking about self accountability, self reflection, and literally taking action. That's the difference between I'm stuck and I don't see nothing changing. You gonna change, because think about a little plant that's in a little planter at like Walmart. That little plant that you bring home, you eventually have to take it out of that little planter that it came in and put it in a bigger pot. So God say that is the same thing with your root system, y'all. You gonna start growing so much underground, come on, talking about inner growth, that you gonna have to uproot from the old environments because you're not the same person. And God is not gonna allow you to stay comfortable in the same pot. Think about it. As you grow, you're going to be like, this just don't line up. This don't fit right for me. And you going to get uncomfortable because God say, now you got to move out of that smaller way of thinking. You got to stop surrounding yourself with individuals that are not thinking like the new you. And it's not being mean, y'all. I'm just being real and practical with y'all. You going to grow, meaning you going to outgrow certain people, certain relationships, certain jobs. I'm just going to be honest with you. And it's not a bad thing. But you got to take that chance on you. And that's what I'm talking about on today. This message is not for you to be self-absorbed within yourself or nothing like that. It's to give you the encouragement and the empowerment to talk about real talk about growth on today. As you decide to grow, as you decide to be okay with other people not understanding you, because this is the price that it come with. You can't be out here trying to think you're going to please people with you becoming a new you, because you know what you had to endure. You know the pain you had to go through to not stay stuck in that old version of you. Only you know that. So when you know that you know that you know what you had to sacrifice, meaning the things that used to please you, you had to really get strong within yourself and say, you know what? I kept running to that because I thought that's what pleased me. For me, for instance, y'all, if I'm talking fast because it's literally warm in here and I had to turn this air on, but I had to push this word out. It's like a mama giving birth to a baby. I got to push, I got to deliver it. That's how I feel right now. So, as you grow, as you develop, God say, slow this thing down so I can get this thing out how Holy Spirit led it to me. Don't think it's strange. Think that it's normal and know that it's normal that God say, now you got to step into the open doors that I have for you. Now, as you have been knocking relentlessly, like you kept knocking consistently, you was banging down the door of opportunity for your life. God say, the opportunity becomes available for whatever that is for you when you say, I got to choose becoming who God called me to be. Not waiting on nobody else to tell you, nobody else's approval, but you choosing it because God approved it for you. So that's literally what God told me to tell you on today. You have to choose it for you and be okay with other people not understanding. I don't care who it is, and that's just out of love. And it's not that you don't care about them. It's just that you know that you couldn't stay stuck. Hey, Brother Keith, you know Jack, and how you doing, Pumpkin? You know that you could not stay. And the more that you choose it, you're going to be so grateful that you did, because you kept fighting. And you ain't going to worry when other people got a problem with you elevating. You're not going to worry about the persecution that come with it. Why? First and foremost, because God going to build your root system so strong, you're going to be able to recognize it for what it is. You're going to know that it's not the individuals that don't like you. It's spiritual wickedness in high places that just be working through and in. So God be like, it's not that you don't like individuals. You just able to see it spiritually is what I'm saying. So God say, choose it on the day to grow and be okay with elevating if it's even just God and you. Because often God make it like that, because God say, I'm going to get the glory from this. All right, so I'm not gonna be on here much longer, y'all, but God strategically picked you. If you say, I just been hurt, buried, confused, God say, you feel like that because he the one that's gonna resurrect you and redeem you out of that. That's what God do. He resurrects and redeems our story. But you have to choose to be resurrected and redeemed from your story. Meaning, you have to start walking and being obedient to God. You got to be, and I'm not talking about the stuff you posting about and all that. No, I'm talking about for real living for how God tell you to live. Live, because there's going to be sacrifices. There's going to be things God tell you to do that's going to be misunderstood by other people, but you're going to understand the moves that God tell you to make. And if you're ready for your victory moment, if you're ready to really receive everything God has for you, God say, I got to test you. God said, I have to train you. God say, there's some trials you got to go through. God say, the reason you going through all that is because you're going to know who brought you where he is taking you. God say, the reason why is because you're going to truly become the victorious you through all of that past stuff you used to go through. Meaning, you're going to become the true victorious you because it's going to shock you. And I can talk about when I used to feel like I was shy, introverted. God broke that mold. He said you stayed in that mold of mediocrity because you was okay with being comfortable there. God said you're going to have to be uncomfortable with what I'm doing with you, because that's what you're going to see. That's what I needed you to be all along. Sometimes we be so comfortable being stuck, being mediocrity, until we just break down until we like, this ain't for me. It has to be better. It has to be more. And it is. But we have to choose it for who God has told us to choose it for us. So your victory moment depends on you. Your victory lifestyle depends on you. You becoming the victorious you depends on you. So God strategically picked you for your past, because God say your past needed to be the way it was, because now I'm going to give you total ultimate victory because you chose to go through the hard training, because you chose to keep building even when others persecuted you. You chose to stand flat-footed for God even when other people was throwing mud on your name, rocks at you. God said you still chose to have a good heart. You still chose to love. You still chose to turn from your old and wicked ways, even when your past didn't understand it, past people didn't understand it. And it's like you in yourself, you was like, it's not that I chose to become the new me. God chose me for this. And you knew you had to choose God over past relationships. You knew you had to choose God over even the old version of you. So I'm just grateful on the day, y'all. If I talk fast, it's because I had to push this word out. I got to go back in for my break, y'all. But I'm just grateful because God said, go turn your car on. Because that's where I'm at in my vehicle, y'all, that God blessed me with. The job that I have right now, God blessed me with it. Everything that I have right now, this gift that I get to use, God blessed me with it. It was the seasons when I thought I had nobody else. God always has been here for me. So I go to tell you this, because if you in them seasons of feeling like you by yourself, you not. God gonna get the glory. God gonna get the victory from your story. But you have to keep going. And this channel is gonna help you with that, because I'm gonna use every bit of my testimony, triumphs, tests, trials to show y'all what it looked like to get your victory. Because I never knew I would be doing what I'm doing right now. But y'all, right now, everything that I have and that I'm living, I'm really trying to hold back my tears, y'all, is an answered prayer. 5 years ago, I was so down within my life, I didn't know God had better for me. But I had to go through to get to. So God is saying that to you. You have to grow through to get to. All right, so y'all be blessed. Y'all be encouraged. Thank you, Brother Keith. I'm just blessed to have all y'all with me on this channel, with me on this journey. Y'all continue to watch the videos. Y'all don't forget to like this video. Y'all don't forget to subscribe. Y'all don't forget to share the content with other people. This channel is to help you see what your victory moment look like, because as your coach, God is real and he will give you your victory, but you have to choose it. All right, y'all be blessed. It's been your coach, Monica Stokes.